this milestone had passed without public recognition. But, true to form, the Queen did what was required of her and interrupted her holiday so that she could be seen on her record-breaking day. At Edinburgh's Waverley Station, she boarded a steam train, specially brought in for the occasion, to travel the length of Scotland's new Borders Railway. And during the journey, perhaps even a monarch who dislikes a fuss may have reflected on the record-breaking path of her own reign.
Queen of this realm and of all her other realms and territories, head of
that reign began in Britain on a February day in 1952. She'd been abroad when her father died. She returned to Britain as Queen with a deeply held obligation to serve her country. Today that service was recognised and appreciated. The bells of Westminster Abbey rang out, and there were tributes elsewhere, on the skyline of London from the BT Tower, and on the River Thames, where a small flotilla of vessels had gathered, led by the Jubilee barge Gloriana, and where a gun salute was fired from HMS Belfast.
Today, Her Majesty the Queen.
In the House of Commons, political leaders paid their tributes.
Today, we should stop and take a moment as a nation to mark this historic milestone and to thank Her Majesty for the extraordinary service that she's given to our country over more than 6 decades.
It is entirely characteristic of her that she has let it be known that she doesn't want there to be a fuss made about today, but we are making a fuss, and deservedly so. We send her our warmest congratulations, our appreciation, and above all, our thanks.
The royal family had been discouraged by the Queen from saying anything, but one made an exception, Prince Andrew.
It's an extraordinary achievement in some respects, but actually it's about the consistency of the leadership that she was showing and has shown throughout her reign, that I think is probably the one thing that marks her up more than anything else.
The Borders Express by now was steaming through the rolling hills of the Scottish borders.